Hello guys and welcome back to the weekly market analysis. Let's get going and start off with the EURUSD. And if you remember a few weeks ago, I was looking at the daily chart and I identified this daily fair value gap as being a strong resistance for the price. And long story short, I was saying that if the price will correct from this level, then it will be a good indication that we'll continue to go up. The other option was a reversal, which meant that the price should have dropped sharp, correct, and resuming the downtrend. So as you can see, the price action is very clear at the moment. We got a consolidation. The price doesn't have a lot of bearish strength. So we found a support area here where the price started to bounce back up, retested the zone, and created a break of structure. I'm expecting in the coming days the price to correct. If we see a correction, a sideways move, then most likely the price will create another higher high and potentially it will continue in this manner until it will break the top. So I'm expecting a 4-hour reversal now after this consolidation is finished. We also have a trend line that got broken, which in theory doesn't mean anything, but as a fun fact, this is also a confirmation. So if the price will correct and won't go down sharp continuing the correction, then most likely we'll continue to push back up, create a new higher high, and potentially continue the uptrend and head towards the 1.1 area. For pound USD, this is a similar scenario. The price could continue to go back up after this consolidation is over, take out the previous top. So I'm expecting the price to finish this correction and continue up. But there's also another option that if this will continue to grab more liquidity from the bottom, it could react from this area and then push back up, meaning that we can get one more lower low inside this pullback before pushing back up. So if we get a lower time frame reaction to the upside followed by a small consolidation, then this most likely will continue up to take out the top and create a new higher high, resuming the uptrend. For dollar yen, I'm expecting the price to drop a bit more in the coming week, at least in the first few days. Wait for a correction, one more push down, and then we'll be looking for a move up. But very important to see where this drop will finish, if it will drop one more time or if it will drop twice, creating a succession of two lower lows. So let's see when this will happen. In any case, any strong bullish reaction would be a buy in my opinion. At the moment, I don't expect it to be from here. I just want to see a liquidity sweep, drop one more time at least, and then I'll be considering this potential move. For pound yen, similar scenario. I'm expecting the price to continue a bit lower, correct. If we see a sideways move here, then most likely the price will drop one more time, breaking the previous higher low, creating a liquidity sweep, and then potentially resuming the uptrend. So first we have to focus on the downside to see where this will stop, if it will go down. Similar scenario to dollar yen. Wait for a liquidity grab, wait for a strong reaction, wait for a correction, and then the price will most likely head up, create a new higher high. For gold, the uptrend is very strong. I'm expecting a correction and then continuation towards the upside. If the price should reverse into a pullback, let's wait for a liquidity grab and see if we get a strong reaction down. Other than that, I don't like to counter trend, so even if this will be a deeper pullback from here, I won't be interested in the sales. I will be only looking for the buy setups. So wait for a consolidation, see where this will finish, watch the momentum, the price action, and then make your mind up if you want to go in a trade, because like I was saying, we always have to go with the trend. So we might get a sideways move here, push back up, or we might drop towards the previous core zone where the last swing started to push back up, collect the liquidity, and then continue towards the upside. Okay, for silver, similar scenario to gold. Wait for the pullback to finish. It could go a bit deeper. Wait for the price to correct. If you see the price action ranging, most likely will drop one more time, and if it continues like this, we could drop more for a deeper pullback before pushing towards the upside. So you know the rule, wait for a liquidity grab towards the POI, and after that wait for a strong move in the direction of the trend, followed by a small pullback and continue in the bigger direction. For US oil, I'm expecting the price to correct, to drop a bit more, and very important, wait for a reaction after this correction is over. Watch the POI, wait for a strong reaction, correction, and continuation. Don't forget that this is a correction. You can see by the way the price is moving inside this area. It's very corrective. There's not enough momentum. So every new higher high is a potential TP area, and if this will continue to push back up at some point, it will have to spike up strongly, but before that we have to take a step by step. So the next area to watch in my opinion is this level. Wait for a reaction at this area, let the price drop. I don't encourage you guys to sell it at the moment, only if you're scalping. Other than that, if you want to play it a bit safe, wait for this area for a potential reaction towards the upside, correction, and target the previous high. For NASDAQ, the past 2 days have been wild. You can see the price dropped on Thursday, then corrected overnight. Then in the New York session on Friday, it continued to drop. We have liquidity sitting below equal lows, expecting the price to take them out either directly, either wait for a consolidation, drop one more time. But in either case, this is the target. Even if this goes down, breaks the low, if you want to buy it, I will suggest to wait a bit more, wait for a correction, wait for a liquidity grab before engaging into any buy setups. For DAX, I expect the bear market to continue in the coming weeks, so wait here for a consolidation, and I expect the price to drop to take out the relative equal lows area. But for that to happen, wait for a pullback either from this level, or if it wants to collect more liquidity, wait for this area to be hit, wait for a reaction and continuation. For Bitcoin, I can see the price correcting a bit more, dropping, and if I see a bullish reaction followed by a pullback, I'm gonna consider another buy setup targeting the previous high. Take profits fast because this could also continue to drop. There is a weekly level that I highlighted, which is somewhere in between the 74k and the 70k area. As you can see, the weekly needs a liquidity grab. Wait for one more drop on the weekly before having any chance to resume the uptrend. So that's why I said that if you get here a buy setup after this drop, it should be a hit and run. Target the previous stop because afterwards the market could reverse, or it could be continuing from the current levels if there's gonna be enough momentum in the price. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my analysis. Don't forget to trade with care. I wish all of you a happy trading week ahead, and we'll see you guys on the next one.